Thank you for your comment.
Thank me indeed. We've slogged our guts out for 5
Your
years.
3 minutes has
You're
expired,
putting
sir.
30 people out of work.
Please.
Yeah, please. You're a bunch of crooks.
The owners of the Green Lion operating at the Palm Harbor Golf Club are furious at Palm Coast City Council's take-it-or-leave-it stance on their new proposed lease. As part of the deal, the city has increased the cafe's lease by another $1,000 to $3,000 a month, calling it market value. Mayor David Alfin.
If the profit and loss of the operation are not in line with your expectations, we should accept that the venture does not satisfy both parties' expectations and undermines the potential for long-term success. It is my sincere hope that you are able to accept the agreement so we can move forward together.
Cafe owner Tony Marlowe was livid.
This is a deliberate effort between Palm Coast staff to undermine my business. For some reason, you want us out of there. I don't know what we've ever done to you people. We've only ever done what you've asked. We've voluntarily bumped the rent from $600 to $2,000 a month. What agenda you have, I have no idea. Why you want to get rid of us, I have no idea.
His son Chris Marlowe, who runs the Green Lion, nearly got thrown out of the meeting.
Take it or leave it? Mr. Mayor, when you were running for mayor, you came to the gold line.
Mr. Marlowe, please. Mr. Marlowe, please. I'm asking you, please, 3 times. Would you be so kind?
Are you going to kick me out now? Kick me out now or kick me out in 10 days? What difference does it make? What have I ever done? Why won't you even talk to us?
All right, if he calms down, please let him stay. Thank you.
Frustrated he was only given 3 minutes to speak, Chris Marlowe criticized the city for refusing to negotiate the deal and outline the thousands of dollars they've already spent to comply with the city and remain a good standing partner.
You said you want fair market value. We've said it over and over again. We'll pay what's fair. We'll go straight to $2,000 a month. No problem. Undisputed. 230% increase. We're good. It's a lot. At the city's request, we will pay the internet bill. At the city's request, we will pay the telephone bill. At the city's request, we will pay the propane bill. At the city's request, we've already purchased new patio heaters. At the city's request, we've already purchased and installed a $6,000 point-of-sale computer system. At the city's request, we will continue to maintain the building.
Council voted unanimously to pass the lease agreement, giving the Marlowes 10 days to sign it or move out. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Palm Coast City Council also approved leases for a pair of cell towers, but one location may still face opposition.
It was 2 years ago when a proposed tower on Clubhouse Drive went down to defeat following public opposition. Mayor David Alfin says while the concerns are still there, the tower is necessary to ensure high-quality cell service.
I speak for myself on the city council that public safety for every one of our residents and for every one of our law enforcement officers and every one of our first responders will rise to the top of any decision-making I make on the dais.
Councilmember John Finelli says they need to make sure that the tower's design satisfies residents' concerns.
I do hate to ever make a decision that negatively impacts residents, but then you also have to balance that with the safety and well-being of all of the members of our community. So I am going to reluctantly vote in favor of this, but I am not saying that my mind is made up on where we're going to be at.
The City Planning Board still needs to approve a special zoning exception before the 2 tower projects can move forward. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
2 juveniles from Flagler County are facing some serious charges.
This week, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office responded to a call in Bunnell about 2 juveniles ages 17 and 15 who pointed a firearm at another juvenile on a bicycle. Soon after the episode, the 2 drove off. Deputies were able to locate the vehicle at a residence on Hibiscus Street in Bunnell. It turned out the firearm used during the incident was a black replica handgun that shoots BBs. Sheriff Rick Staley says the 2 kids were laughing and joking about what happened, which wasn't at all humorous.
Parents, talk to your kids. How any juveniles thought that they could point a gun, even though it was a BB gun, and threaten to kill another juvenile is beyond comprehension.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
I saw the lines during the pandemic, and it just broke my heart.
That's when one volunteer knew she needed to do something to help Grace Community Food Pantry in Bunnell. Now she volunteers her time 5 days a week there. She called what she does nothing compared to what she sees others do.
During the pandemic, he would stand in line forever, and he would get for 3 families. He would go and deliver them to people who he knew who were shut in or maybe COVID sensitive, and he would get back in line and get 3 more families and deliver them to 3 families. Then he would get back in line and get his box.
The $1 Million Foodathon hosted by Flagler Radio is underway now through July 8th to benefit Grace Community Food Pantry with a goal of giving every family in need $400 worth of food. For more information, visit flaglerbroadcasting.com. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
How does the Police Athletic League get the word out about its programs?
Well, let's start with the obvious, this radio station, or there's the movie. Wait, the movie?
We're hoping to get with the theater in town and maybe have a little, quick movie.
Flagler County Sheriff's Deputy Artie Erlinson said that PAL goes into the schools. They post on social media, and they hope to do more advertising. PAL Program Coordinator Carrie Henderson said they're also making free stuff available to the community.
We're just taking our water slide in the community. We're having lunch. Everyone's favorite, Kona Ice.
Henderson said that PAL also does arts and crafts and games with kids as they travel to different locations. She said that the next event is on June 28th at Espanola Community Center. Listen to the Flagler Voice on Saturday mornings at 8:30 here on WNZF and anytime on the Flagler Radio app. Tomorrow, more fun throughout the summer, including the west side of Flagler County. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.